2,134 days ago, we lost an amazing woman. Today, we are all brought together to remember the amazing life she lived. Geraldine Ann Lingle, though many knew her as Jerry, died September 8, 2010, in her home of melanoma cancer. She was a loving and caring woman, had a crazy sense of humor, and was determined to do her best with whatever God threw at her. Although she was taken from us far too soon, no one can forget how much she cared for others. Jerry loved to help others whenever she could, even if it were the smallest of tasks. If she was able to help someone accomplish something, she would never pass up the opportunity. Jerry loved to garden and noticed that her neighbor's garden was suffering one year. One evening, when the neighbor was outside, she went over and gave him some pointers on how to fix it. She spent the next few weeks fixing the garden with him, and eventually the garden looked new again. Giving a helping hand was something she enjoyed, but she also enjoyed making people laugh. Her sense of humor was something that stuck out to many people, and something everyone talks about her still today. One Christmas, my parents had played a trick on her, and she was driven to bring them back. My family had reindeer out in our front yard as decorations for Christmas. One night, when we were all gone, she dressed them up in lingerie. The next morning, my parents saw it and thought it was hilarious because they knew it was something she had done. Maybe making people laugh and being sure people have fun were important to her. But her most outstanding trait was her determination. Jerry had initially been diagnosed with melanoma years before 2010. That certain spot was removed and she was melanoma-free since late 2009 and early 2010. She then suddenly had been diagnosed with an aggressive form of melanoma. After finding out she was diagnosed with melanoma again, she was determined to beat the disease and be strong for her family. The cancer was too aggressive and progressive for her body. Being determined to accomplish something doesn't always end up the way we want it to, but rather because it was God's plan. Thinking back to all the times my family spent with her and the things she taught me, the one that sticks out the most is to never take a day for granted because you never know when it'll be your last day. She also showed everyone that loving and caring for people is important, how it's good to have a good time, and how to be determined through the hard times.